McSorley, great save by Waugh.
Wrist shot, beautiful save by Waugh.
Here comes Sandstrom. He shoots glove save.
I want to thank everyone who has always supported me. And it's too bad how this whole situation came out.
From the line, Krupp shot, scores! Ewing Krupp has scored, and the Colorado Avalanche has won the Stanley Cup. This crowd was treated to a Stanley Cup classic tonight, but the Colorado Avalanche, Stanley Cup champions.
It's Patrick Waugh in goal. He and Mike Keane will make their Avalanche debuts tonight as they host the Edmonton Oilers coming up next.
The Montreal Canadiens made a trade. We trade Patrick Waugh and Mike Keane.
I'm very happy to be in Colorado. My goal would be the same as the player in this room, is winning every night and hoping that we could win the Stanley Cup.
What we're going to do, we're going to make arrangement. We're going to suspend Patrick now, and we're going to make arrangement to trade Patrick.
We had a meeting and both parties agreed that it was better that it was separate.
Good evening, everybody. We're almost set for the 275th and final meeting in this storied building between the Detroit Red Wings and the Montreal Canadiens. Ariana walking in, Patrick Waugh, and he scores on the rebound. With now 1 minute left, nice, and then they score again. Another power play goal, that's 3 for the Red Wings in this first period. And a breakaway here for Dandino in, and he scores.
Patrick Waugh is looking over to the bench like he wants out.
Fans getting up Patrick Waugh, who responds. Lariana Belrov scores 9-1. And the floodgates are open.
Boys, finally, here comes Pat Jablonski and Patrick. Hey, it's not your fault. Get out of there, get a rest, get ready for the next game, and forget about this game. It's over.
A rare night indeed at the Forum in Montreal.
Patrick Waugh just went over and said something to Corey, and I'm not so sure what it was, but he went right to him. That'll be even more of a story tomorrow, possibly.
The final visit by the Detroit Red Wings to the Montreal Forum. And a night we won't soon forget.
In the morning, I went to the breakfast spot across the street, and he was there, and the place was full, and Mike, there's a seat here. And so I'm like, oh no, Pat, I gotta sit beside Patrick. So I just went down and, hey Patrick, how you doing? And he was pretty upset that what was going on in Montreal, and the fans were on him and the media and things, and he just goes, I'm gonna quit. And I just said, you can't quit. He says, you're one of the best goalies in the league. He said, I just said, get traded like I did. It's great. Yeah, you know, you move on to another, you played here long enough, and time for a change. He asked for a trade after that game, I guess, or during that game. And the rest is kind of history.
He is, without question, not only one of the greatest goaltenders in Canadiens history, but one of the greatest performers the game of hockey has ever seen.
Montreal is a great place to play hockey. It's probably one of the best cities. But at the end of the day, if you're not performing, they're gonna let you know, and if you're performing, they're gonna let you know. Then you're gonna have goosebumps playing there if you win. But when you're not playing well, I mean, it could be a tough place to be.
What a save by Patrick Waugh.
Here he is, number 33, Patrick Waugh.
All the teams that I played in Montreal or in Colorado, they were solid players. I mean, they were teams where they were ready to do whatever it takes to get all the win.
Number 33 will take its rightful place among the Canadiens' greatest legends.